Good evening, Twitch. My name is AB Silent Gamer, and tonight I'm going to be playing some of Dirge of Cerberus, which is obviously, as you can see, part of Final Fantasy. I have played this on my PS2 before, but today I'm kind of emulating it. So, I do have a physical copy. But why not play it on a platform where I can actually stream it? I have no clue how well this will work though, since I am going to be playing this game with my Xbox controller. So, here's to finding that out. Alright. Let me just move something around real quick. Alright. Game start. Right. Shoot, how do I create a new game file? Okay, I think that's right. Normal. Alright, cutscene time. I'll shut up.
Come on, hurry up! And try not to drop anybody this time. Report!
Evac complete. All injured have been moved to the transports.
Okay, let's get out of here! Just remember to keep on guard until you're clear of the red zone. We're all done here. How about you?
Finished. But Yuffie, I want you to check the Mako cannon.
But we already... What the...
Just as I thought.
Hold on. Hold on. This is crazy. There's no way anybody could be up there. No!
Yuffie, rendezvous with Cloud and the others. It looks like I still have some work to do.
Hey, whoa! Vincent? Get out of there! I have a bad feeling about this!
So... we meet again. Lucrezia.
I'm so sorry.
Why? I'm the one who should apologize.
3 weeks ago, our crew left for Midgar.
However, the group's whereabouts still remain unknown. What really happened down there?
Tonight, for the first time, we bring you the final transmission receipt before all contact was lost.
For the past 3 years, this door has remained sealed. However, that seal is about to be broken. There are no records of this place located deep beneath the Shinra building, another of the company's secrets revealed recently. According to investigative reports, there is evidence that thousands of people were once transported here. If rumors of the Shinra company conducting human experiments are true, then this may be where those nefarious deeds were carried out. To bring you this exclusive footage, Channel 7 News has teamed up with volunteer organization... Oh, wait, I think I see something.
Hey, here we go! Look at that! It looks like the whole town's here.
I want this one.
Wow.
What the heck was that?
That was sudden. Ow. Cracked my shoulder. Oh yeah, I forgot I was gonna do something real quick. Alright, I think it might have just added captions. As a possibility. Run, don't walk. It's Vincent, starring as Superman. Gotta save the village. Sea of Flames.
What's going on?
Oh, I forgot to turn on captions in the game.
Found you.
Hello. Alright. Shoot. Yeah. Shoot R1, reload R2, zoom R3, magic. Where does lock on? Huh. And I don't have anything else right now. Cool. Shoot. the heck? Why isn't this working? It looks like I'm targeting. What the heck? Oh. Okay, don't... okay. Figured out my problem. I was trying to aim with L1, even though that's not the function. It's just aiming with a joystick. Wagata. Potion, yes. Okay. Items to be selected. Yeah, I might as well look back. Okay. Shoot, sorry. I completely forgot to look at my health. Yep.
What's going on? To be quite honest, I had forgotten where the health bar was. Oh, I forgot I could have used that. Okay. Anything hiding over here? Nice, some extra shit. Ah. I might as well. Okay, entrance is over here.
Yeah, I'm not gonna trust that.
What did he?
Now where am I supposed to meet Reeve?
Alright. So that's like a lot of turning. Kind of. Okay. No pressure. Okay, this is not good. This is. Okay, this is gonna be buggy. Okay, let's see if this straightens out. This is so totally buggy. Buggy, buggy, buggy. Well, not really buggy, it's just slow because I'm running a lot of processes right now. Though this area can be a little bit weird even on the PlayStation directly. Anything cool here? Any citizens? Oh, forgot about you guys. Anything over here? Okay, can't destroy these, I guess. Oh. I found a citizen!
Thank you.
Okay, nothing to destroy here. Nice. Anything pattern over here?
Are they still out there?
No. Not anymore.
All right. Come on.
Yeah.
Okay, focus. Dun, dun, dun. Hopefully this doesn't bring me to the menu, and it's going to bring me to the menu because I messed up. Sorry. At least I can immediately start where I was. Yep. Well, I guess this can serve as a reminder. I am playing Dirge of Cerberus. Let's see if my hot chocolate coffee thing is good enough to drink right now. Alright. Citizens! Alright. Goodbye, citizens. See you later. Maybe. Okay. Anybody else want to come out here real quick? Whoops, I should have saved that. Hmm? Electromagnetic barricades used by deep ground to hinder the progress of their enemies. Card keys carried by DG soldiers are required to deactivate them. Okay, where's the one on the roof? I know there's one on the roof eventually. Where are you? Not here yet? Oh wait. Is there any corpses to loot right now? Ah, there is the card key. Woohoo! Come out, wherever you are. Okay, not that way. Where are they? Where the heck are they? I want to save you guys, but... What the heck? Are you guys dead? Okay, well I guess whatever, I'll go just kill deep ground. They might have died. Limit break ready. Activate Vincent's limit break and transform into a powerful galleon beast. By using the limit breaker, Vincent will return to his normal form after a set period of time, or when the R1 and L1 buttons are pressed at the same time. Okay. The control pad directions listed. Blah 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 blah. I might have killed some citizens dead by accident. Whoops, I did not mean to activate that. That is a waste. Or maybe not. Hello, friend. Nice. Good job, Vince. Hello, buddies. Nice. Deep ground is going down. Come on. Shit. Where are they? Fuck. Where are they? do I get her out? Fuck. I'm trying to get her out. What the heck? Did I get her? Okay. I guess I got her out. Ooh. Oh, come on. Why am I so bad at that? There we go. Alright, one moment. Sorry, responding to a text. Alright. Is it this way? Okay, how did I open up the map earlier? Okay, do I have another key card? Locate the key card.
You should be all right.
Thank you, sir.
Alright, I believe it's this way to the key card. No, wrong direction. Okay. There's no hidden key card there, so...
Somebody help!
What the heck? Where am I missing? Where are you guys? How am I supposed to help you? Oh my gosh. Where are you? Did I completely not help them? I don't know. That's weird. Where are the people that called for help? It went that way. I guess maybe I'll just go through the gate. It's like, I don't know, is there anybody else hiding here? Can't go here. Just double backing to see if there's anybody here. Doesn't look like it. Alright, keycard gate it is. Hot chocolate sip time. Okay. Use keycard. Nice. Okay. Oh yeah, I can equip that. 1 second. Shit, wrong thing. Items. Use Phoenix down so I can have that equipped so if I die, boom. I love that logic of this game. Trick Phoenix down so when you die you respawn without needing anybody to heal you. Anybody else want to pop out? Come on, don't be shy. I'll kill you all. Cool. Long barrel. Equip this item by accessing a function located in the menu. The long barrel increases a weapon's power as well as its range. So is that a little bit better than the scope? I'll find out. Don't think I need that yet. Okay, more stuff. Cool, cool. Alright. Some crazy shit is coming soon if I remember correctly. Oops, sorry, my cup. Ah! Look. Okay. Here comes hell in a handbasket. Oh my god. Whee. Hi, apples. I don't know. Where is it? Where is the dragonfly? Oh, yeah. This is going interesting. If anybody is watching this, please let me know if the game is looking really weird right now. Audio-wise, it sounds like it might be looking weird on the stream. Shoot, that was a wasted flare. Nope, never mind, it wasn't wasted. Awesome. Okay, where are they? Where are they? Where are they? Where are they? I know there should be some deep... Oh, that's what was happening. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's... Shit. Shoot. Scheitzer. The heck? Scheitzer. Scheitzer. Whoops. Scheitzer. Where are they? I can't focus. Ah. That sounds horrible. Oh, that was easier than I remembered. I guess playing I guess
Vincent
playing Destiny
Valentine.
helps.
We found you.
Is this the one?
Yes.
I can't believe I beat that in one go. As I was saying though, I guess playing Destiny is helping me out some on this shooter stuff. That's awesome. Oops. Anything else over here? Ah, there we go. Let's go. Okay. Well, I haven't died, so I can't pick up another Phoenix down. Well, at least I know where the other one is, but I don't think I should need one inside here. Let's double check. Yep, I didn't die, so that's awesome. Alright, I don't see anything useful right here. So let's go down the hallway. Bow, bow. Short barrel obtained. Equip this item by accessing the customize function located within the main menu. The short barrel lightens a weapon as well as increases the rate of fire. I'll save that for one of my other guns. I think I'm okay right now. Then again, I haven't really paid attention to how many guns I have at the moment. Might as well check. Bam, bam. 3 weapons. Cerberus, Cerberus, and Cerberus. Whoops. Wait. Okay, I just don't have a lot of stuff right now. Up the stairs we go. Was not remembering that. Hey Azul.
The proto-materia. Tell us where it is.
Hail, Vice.
Whoops. Focus. Don't laugh at that pale wise thing. Hello. Ah, cool. Nice.
Challenge accepted.
Oh no.
This way.
Luck is on your side.
I'm sorry.
I am Azul. We will meet again.
What happened here? Vincent Valentine. Are you all right?
Reeve, Nice to see you again. Not a very interesting outfit, though.
It took me a while to decide which costume I'd put on for today. But enough of the small talk.
Costume.
Who are those soldiers that just left?
I don't know. The large one called himself Azul.
Azul, the Cerulean? Of the Sviets? Then that could only mean... Commissioner! We'll discuss this later. WRO troops have arrived and commenced rescue operations. We could use your help, Vincent.
Reeve. I don't know what you're up to, but I want absolutely no part of it.
But you fought alongside us 3 years ago. We need your help once more.
Fudge! A good thing.
Reeve.
Wow.
That was a close one. I never was good at fighting. Luckily, I came out wearing Reeve. You're really not a bad bloke, are you, Vincent? Ah, you pretend not to care, but you always come through in the end.
All right. What do you want me to do?
Let's run those lads out of town. I'll leave the method up to you. When you've tidied things up, meet me at the square in front of the East Church.
Once I complete this chapter, I'm gonna stop for the night. Alright, let's find me enemies. Okay, gonna meet at the church. Anything of interest? Okay, Jesus. Okay, God. Fudge. Warner Brother one. Why don't you? Damn. Where are they? Oh yeah. Okay, jeez. Fudge.
What's wrong?
Oh, hello. Your comrades. Where are you fighting? Okay. Let's catch up with WRO. Alright, what, am I leading the way? Is there something up there? Before I do leave. I thought there was a way to get up there. There we go. Alright. Yep. Okay.
Mr. Vincent Valentine. I'm an officer with the World Regenesis Organization. Speak with me if you require any assistance.
Supplies, information on the WRO, directions to the church, nothing. Oh, I could have asked.
Hurry! Wait for me! Come on!
Sure!
Over there!
Okay.
I don't have time for reading.
Thank you, Mr. Valentine.
Appreciate the backup.
I'm glad you're on our side, sir.
Okay. Am I helping this way first? No. Does anybody need help over here?
Snipers! On the roofs! Here for backup!
Why isn't that working? Damn it. Fudge. Why isn't that working? Shit. I'm sorry. Freaking heck. Not that I've saved everyone. So annoying. I wanted to save everybody. Well, that sounds dystopic. Oh, great. Run around. Fudge, 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 fudge. Oh my god. I forgot this is a thing that I was dreading. Fudge! Fudge. Fudge, 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 fudge. Fudge and heck. Damn it, 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 damn it. Okay. Well, that's not gonna help much, other than raising my health, which I guess is fine. Fudge. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Like that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that. Shoot. Oh my god, oh my god. Oh, nice. Haha. Die, dragonfly. Die, 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 die. Haha. Go Vincent, go Vincent. Okay, am I stuck at the fight? Okay. Hello, WRO.
Good work, Vincent. The enemy is retreating. It seems they have finally begun their withdrawal from Kong.
Good.
However, we still require your assistance. Reports our edge is under attack.
Stage results. Alright. Targets destroyed 105, accuracy 65, damage sustained. Oh, nice. I got a chapter ranking of A. I like that. Alright, I know if I hit OK, there will be some more stats. Because this game loves giving you stats for every single chapter, which is awesome. But if you're doing bad, it can kind of bite. Because, yeah, each chapter gets a ranking, a letter ranking, which I think is pretty good. I collected a lot of Mako. Only died once. And it took me 54 minutes and 59 seconds to complete that mission, which is like just 55 minutes, which I think is pretty good. Used 22 items and I had a kill chain of 82. Alright, let's see more stats. I didn't manage to save everyone. I only managed to save 15 out of 25 citizens, so unfortunately 10 either were killed or captured. But I did save the girl. I found other card keys. And I managed to help 7 out of 12 WRO members, so not a perfect record, but honestly, not my worst. Unfortunately, since we're at this page, I'm probably going to be stopping. I'm not sure if I hit OK, if it's going to autoplay the next chapter, but if it is, I'm just going to immediately try to close it, because that should be for next time. So, here's to finding out. I might be ahead of myself thinking that it will autoplay the next chapter. It might bring me to the store. Calculating points. Vincent Valentine, level 2. Alright, so I can either use my experience to level up, or I could use my experience to exchange experience points to gil. It's kind of like a double-edged sword, because if I convert my experience points to gil, I can purchase upgrades for my weapons. But if I keep my experience points and use them to level up, I obviously get more HP. So it's just like, which do I want to do? If I keep my experience, I don't know how far I'll level up, but I'd get 9,240 gil. Considering I have 6,150 gil, and it's the start of the game, I think for this level, I might just keep my experience as experience. That way, when I do come back to play Chapter 2, I will survive longer. Because I know some of these chapters are a bit of a pain in the butt when it comes to marksmen on, like, the roof. Alright, so let's add it to experience total this time. Alright, that brings me to level 6, which is pretty peachy. Okay, blah, blah, blah. So my strength is 12. I think that's what that means. Experience, defense. My defense is now 24, which kind of sounds weak. And my dexterity is 18, and my intelligence, I guess, is 6. Please don't autoplay the next chapter. Alright, so yeah, store. My eyes are killing me. It's so bright looking at my screen. I've been on the screen a lot today. Alright. Oh yeah, focus. What am I doing? Did I do something? Hello? Oh yeah, duck. Select the category. Alright. Definitely not selling. Alright, modify. Let's modify the Cerberus to Cerberus 2. Yes. Alright. Let's modify normal barrel to normal barrel 2. Alright, I have 2,650 gil. Do I want to use it for modifying or picking up stuff that I can probably just pick up in the next level? Let's think. How do I go back up? Alright, this is being weird. It's not letting me get back up to the columns, or I'm just not figuring that out. Oh, there we go. Don't want to sell anything, I think. So let's look at what's to buy. No. Buy. Currently I have a pretty good stack of handgun bullets. Pretty good stack of machine gun bullets. I thought I had a Cerberus and a Griffin. I'm really a little bit confused, but alright, now I gotta really quickly close this. Well, I'm not really sure what's gonna happen if I close the game right now after updating my stuff, since I didn't see a save screen. So, unfortunately, despite me not wanting to do this, guess I'm gonna let the scene play out so I'm certain that the game saved my purchases. So whatever happens next, just be aware that the plot's not going to continue until the next video. So let's just watch the preview, I guess.
Another clip.
Okay. Oh my goodness. I don't know what's going on, but this can't be good.
Where did everyone go?
Okay.
Huh? Who the hell are you?
Rosa. Rosa the Crimson.
Sviets.
The mighty WRO. They wouldn't last a day in deep ground.
Alright, now to bail.
Reeve. Who were those men?
Shit.
Deep ground soldiers.
Deep
I guess
ground.
more preview.
Yes. The shadow of the Shinra Company, constructed by the former president, and completely hidden from the rest of the world.
Constructed.
His goal was to create an army of superhuman warriors, not once letting morality interfere. The man you met earlier, Azul, is also a member of Deep Ground, but he belongs to an elite unit known as the Sviets. The whole organization was kept a secret. That's why there's so little information on them. However, it's nothing like I expected.
Not even a person in your position was informed?
No. Other than the president himself, the only people who knew of Deep Ground's existence were most likely Heidegger, Scarlet, and the head of biochemical research, Ojo. After the president's death, the transfer of power to his son was carried out so quickly I doubt Rufus was ever briefed on the project. As for me, I was told the information was on a need-to-know basis, and as an official in charge of urban development, I guess I wasn't on their list. All the intel we currently have on Deep Ground was only discovered recently when we came across some of Scarlet's old files. Vincent, have you heard of the mass disappearance that occurred recently in Junon?
I remember the report saying that 20 or 30 people suddenly vanished.
That's what the report would like you to believe. It was determined internally that if the truth was leaked, they wouldn't be able to contain the inevitable panic. The actual number of people that went missing that day was 1,200.
1,200?
1,200 people simply vanished without a single trace. The WRO conducted a private investigation, but we came up empty-handed. Except for the rumors. Since the Junon disappearances, people in Edge have been on edge. They say that night after night you can hear screams coming from the direction of Midgard. Could it be the wind? Let me ask you, does the wind sound like 1,000 wailing souls?
This sounds creepier than I
Listen.
remember.
Can you hear them? The cries.
Commissioner, a rogue transmission is being broadcast on all wavelengths.
At last. The time has come to cleanse this world. The pure will be spared for the cause, while the tainted will be hunted down and exterminated. They shall be slashed, strangled, and slaughtered, beaten, stabbed, and crushed, garroted and impaled, shot and executed without mercy. The time has come to cleanse this world.
Where could that signal have... What was that?
Yep, definitely continuing this tomorrow. Pretty starting tomorrow.
I'll take care of your pet problem. Just keep driving.
Use this!
Alright, time to close. Time to close this game before I get into it. Goodbye, game. Goodbye, goodbye to Mars. Put down. Shutting down that. That was fun, but heck a lot darker near the end of that chapter. Holy gosh. I know I've been saying this probably for like 10 or 15 minutes, but that's going to be the end of tonight's video, and I hope you enjoyed the beginning of Dirge of Cerberus, and this is AB Silent Gamer signing off until next time. Yasmin Asai.